Good evening. It's end of the day. So busy. Australia to ban under 16s from social media in world first. Good. A social media ban for children under 16 has passed the Australian Senate and will soon become a world first law. The law will make social media platforms TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Reddit, X, and Instagram liable. Not YouTube? Come on. Liable for fines of up to $33 million for failures to prevent children younger than 16 from holding accounts. Wow. The platforms will have 1 year to work out how they could implement the ban before penalties come into effect. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said the ban is necessary, having previously argued that there is a clear causal link between social media and the harm done to the mental health of young Australians. Opposition Senator Maria Kovacic shared similar views. The core focus of this legislation is simple. It demands that social media companies take reasonable steps to identify and remove underage users from their platforms, she told the Senate. This is responsibility these companies should have been fulfilling long ago, but for too long they have shirked these responsibilities in favor of profit, she added. But while many support the ban, some argue the legislation could cause more harm than it prevents. Really? Senator David Shobridge from the Greens Party said mental health experts agree that the ban could dangerously isolate many children who use social media to find support. This policy will hurt vulnerable young people the most, especially in regional communities and especially the LGBTQI community, by cutting them off, Showbridge told the Senate. Opponents also argued the ban would isolate children, deprive them of the positive aspects of social media, drive them to the dark web, discourage children too young for social media to report harm, and reduce incentives for platforms to improve online safety. While the law is the first of its kind worldwide, other countries have discussed similar measures. In October, Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store said he wants to ban under 15s from social media to protect them from harmful content. Discussion. What are your thoughts on Australia's social media ban for children under 16? Good. I would like that. My kids are always on this thing, but mostly YouTube, so actually they don't have problem without it. But would you support a similar ban in your country? Yes. Yes. Do you expect many other countries to follow Australia's example? I think so, yes. Do you think the legislation could cause more harm than it prevents? I don't think so. Well, I mean, depends. Then it's hard to say. Do you agree that social media companies have not done enough to protect younger people using their platforms? Further discussion. If you were a parent, at what age would you allow your kids to use social media? From after high school, yeah. Or maybe, after high school. So from 16, yes. How old were you when you started using social media? After I became such an adult, because this thing came much later in my life. So, how have your social media habits changed over the years? Well, for the adults, I mean, it's a good source of information, and I don't care what people says about me. So, if you're strong enough, I mean, it's just a good information source. But yeah, it depends if you are relying on it. But yeah, it will be very bad. Which of your friends or family is the most active on social media? Actually, I am the one. If your opinion, in your opinion, what are the most positive aspect of social media? As I said, like I said, it's a good information source. Yes.